Hi guys, I'm working on lesson 7.7 today. The math message is Josh and two of his friends own a lemonade stand. On a hot Saturday, they sold $171 worth of lemonade in 5 hours. They needed $36 to pay for their supplies. If the boys split the remaining money evenly, how much money did Josh make per hour? So we need to look at what is the important information in this one. And we have a lot of numbers. So let's take a look and see which ones do we really need and are we going to use in our solution. So it's Josh and two of his friends. They sold $171. It was in 5 hours, but they needed $36 to pay for their supplies. So the first thing we want to do is figure out how much money did they actually make. So we're going to take the 171 minus 36 to get how much money they really made. So they actually made $135. In that time, it was 5 hours, and there were 3 of them. So we could figure out how much did they make per hour. 135 divided by 5. And when we get that answer, my dots aren't showing up. So 135, we'll do it this way, divided by 5. I can get 0 groups of 5 out of 1. I can get 2 groups of 5 out of 13. 2 times 5 is 10. Subtract, bring down. I can get 7 groups of 5 out of 35. So altogether in these 5 hours, they made $27. There were 3 of them working for that time. So we can take 27 divided by 3. And Josh made $9 for each hour that he worked. So there's the answer to our math message. Let's clear that. We're going to take a look at our student reference book because it's giving us some ideas of some things that we need to do when we solve these problems. First of all, you want to make sense of the problem. Read it. What do you know? What do you need to find out? Then we're going to make a plan. What's going to be the best way to do that? Making a picture, a graph, a table. Are we going to add, subtract, multiply, or divide? We're going to solve the problem, showing work, and then we're going to check and see if it makes sense. So let's take a look at another problem. Let's move on to the next one. And this problem is about hats. So let's take a look. Mrs. Haverford runs a costume shop. Actors in a local play asked her to order 2 kinds of hats, top hats and bowler hats. She placed 2 orders for top hats, which cost her $132. 3 top hats came in each order. She placed 2 orders for bowler hats, which cost $160. 5 bowler hats came in each order. The actors are coming in individually to pick up their hats. To figure out how much to charge each actor for the hats, Mrs. Haverford calculates the cost of a single bowler hat and a single top hat from her order information. Which hat costs more, the bowler or the top hat, and how much more? So when we take a look at that, we want to think about all the information. And let's look at the bowler hats first. So we could make, in this one, I would make a T-chart. I would make something that looks like this. Get my pen. And I would make a chart and keep the information for the bowler hats on one side and the information for the top hats on the other side. The bowler hats, she had 2 orders of those, and there were 5 hats in each one. So that was a total of 10 hats. The total was 160. So I'm going to take 160 divided by 10. And that's an extended fact. We can see that each bowler hat cost $16. Now for the top hats, she also had 2 orders of top hats. Each top hat had 3 in it, so that was 6 top hats altogether. It was a total of $132. So 132 divided by 6, I can get 0 groups of 6 out of 1, but I can get 2 groups of 6 out of 13. That equals 12. Bring down my 2. I can get 2 more groups. So this is $22. I can find the difference then, 22 minus 16. The top hats cost $6 more. So we'll continue on the next lesson. working on lesson